Ay, se puso rojísimo. Este, ¿Tú qué te vas a hacer? Es lo que quiero entender.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Justin Wally there to bring him down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Milrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson.
Hey, man, why that nigga look so big like that, yo?
Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Cincinnati first down. From the gun, Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
At the 39-yard line.
Come on.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Milrow. That one swung out wide to Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Got it. Ready? Warriors 70. Back to 60. Lightning SC.
They'll go play action with Milroe. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Johnson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
On play action, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 17 yards on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Now Richardson rolling to the left. He's going to run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Tight end going in motion here. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here with Walker. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Milroe. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set.
Shotgun run now with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's Milroe. He'll check this down to the running back. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this.
Ready.
Tried again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Seahawks. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown. But he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Forced to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick
Take
up
that
this
3, my
3rd down
nigga.
conversion. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On the ready.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They bring Chase in motion. On 4th down, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. McPherson good on the extra point, and the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To the air, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Milrow exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 3rd down, Milrow. He's going to air this one out. That is hot! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals go up by 7. 28-21. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
Mustang 1970 Timberwolves.
From the gun, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Oh, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Tight. Nice. Go.
Here's Richardson. They'll swing this out to Johnson, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Go, check. Here we go. Check. Ready.
A give left side here for Johnson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson moving outside the pocket. And is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. On play action, Richardson forced out left. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He works three, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
18 run.
They'll motion the slot man right. Richardson to throw. On the... Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. To throw, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll find Chase. That's complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing, Richardson. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 20-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Richardson going to look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Once again, it's Walker.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 2. Now Milrow. Open man. That's Slayton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And
oh, they got the turnover they needed. And now he loses the football. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jelani Woods. Touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Yeah. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
60 Maverick. 60 up. Here we go. Scott. Corner. 70.
Throwing is Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Now on second and long. From the gun, Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Richardson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Byron Murphy. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Here comes second down. Here's Richardson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That his second touchdown tonight.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Start.
Handoff, running left is Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We'll try and run it with Walker.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Come on.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Good instinctive running there, spinning forward. Gain of about 7.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolves.
At the 24-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks as we say so long from Seattle.